If you get brave, this lets you start to ask uncomfortable questions. So think about homeless people. People for whom something happened, that they ended up on the street. That could be any of us. Now, what we know from the scientific literature is that people who end up on the street very often have backgrounds of trauma. So that means that their biological system has probably made it more difficult for them to cope in schools or to make relationships. So their lives are harder. And you often see people on the street with a mobile phone or with a dog.
Yeah.
And I have heard people sometimes complain, well, how have they got the money to feed their dog? Or how have they got the money for a mobile phone? Okay, those help them cope. Imagine being on the street and not being able to be in touch with people you love. A dog, if that is your constant companion, that's what helps them to cope in a really difficult life. And we all get that because lots of people love their dogs.
Yeah.
So it becomes interesting. Where do we lose our compassion? Where do we end up blaming people just because we don't know the full details of their story? We're a long way from teddy bears now when we talk about that. But when we get it, those are the kinds of questions
that you can ask.
That this awareness lets us start to ask.
Teddy bears up, teddy bears down, teddy bears dancing all around.